Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the best nature adventures for kids and families to enjoy. Today, join me as I take you on an exciting journey alongside Masha and the bear as they explore the magical Enchanted River. Get ready to embark on a thrilling adventure filled with fun, laughter, and unforgettable moments in nature. So sit back, relax, and let the magic of the Enchanted River unfold before your eyes. Deep within the heart of a lush green forest lived a little girl named Masha. She was known for her infectious laughter and boundless energy, but she wasn't alone in her woodland home. She shared it with a large and friendly bear named the Bear. They were the best of friends, always up for a new adventure. One sunny afternoon, as Masha and the bear were playing by the river, they heard a group of ducks talking about a magical place called the Enchanted River. The ducks had traveled from faraway lands to reach it. According to them, the Enchanted River was home to all sorts of strange and wonderful creatures. Being the curious and playful friends that they are, Masha and the bear couldn't resist the urge to explore this enchanting river for themselves. So, without wasting any time, they set off on their adventure. As they made their way along the riverbank, they came across all sorts of fascinating sights. There were fish swimming in the shallows, their scales shimmering in the sunlight. Birds of all shapes and sizes flew overhead, singing sweet melodies that echoed through the trees. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and butterflies with wings like stained glass windows danced from blossom to blossom. The journey was both exciting and a little scary. There were moments when the river narrowed, forcing them to walk on slippery rocks, and when the current became strong, threatening to pull them off their feet. But Masha and the bear faced every challenge with bravery and determination as they rounded a bend in the river. They spot a family of otters swimming in the water. The otters seemed to be having a great time, chasing each other through the waves and leaping playfully above the surface. Masha and the bear watched in amazement as the otters slayed and tumbled in the water, their sleek bodies moving with grace and agility. The sight of the otters brought a smile to Masha's face and a chuckle to the bear's throat. It was a heartwarming reminder of the joy and wonder that nature had to offer. As their journey continued, the river started to narrow and the current picked up speed. Suddenly, they found themselves facing a mysterious challenge. A fallen tree lay across the river, blocking their path. The bear and Masha looked at each other, unsure of what to do next. The river was too deep to jump over, and the fallen tree offered no way to climb. They needed to find another route, but where to look? After a moment of silence, Masha remembered the rocks and sticks they had collected earlier. An idea sparked in her eyes. With renewed determination, she gathered the rocks and sticks and began arranging them in a line, creating a makeshift bridge across the narrow stretch of water. The bear, understanding Masha's plan, joined her, his large paws carefully placing each rock and stick in position. They worked together, their friendship and determination guiding their movements. Slowly but surely, their bridge took shape. It wasn't a perfect solution, but it was strong enough to support their weight. With the last rock in place, Masha and the bear looked at each other, a sense of accomplishment shining in their eyes. They had done it. They had found a way to cross the river. Taking a deep breath, Masha stepped onto the makeshift bridge, followed closely by the bear. The rocks and sticks held firm, allowing them to cross the river safely. As they ventured further, the river widened again, revealing a breathtaking sight before them. Hidden behind a curtain of vines and leaves was a magnificent waterfall. The water cascaded down a moss-covered rock face, creating a shimmering pool at its base. The sound of rushing water filled the air, and a fine mist rose from the pool, sparkling in the sunlight. Masha and the bear stood in awe, mesmerized by the beauty of the waterfall. They had reached the Enchanted Waterfall, the final destination of their river journey. The air was cooler here, and the sound of the waterfall was both soothing and invigorating. As they took a closer look at their surroundings, they noticed tiny fish darting between the rocks in the pool, their colorful scales flashing in the light. The bear dipped a paw into the cool water, and Masha, unable to resist, splashed her hands in the shallows. They had reached the end of their journey. And what a journey it had been! From the playful otters to the majestic waterfall, the Enchanted River had unveiled its magic before their very eyes. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows through the trees, Masha and the bear knew it was time to head home. Their hearts were full of the day's adventures, and their minds were filled with the wonders they had witnessed. On their way back, they didn't rush. Instead, they took the time to appreciate the beauty of the riverbank. They picked up colorful leaves, smooth stones, and feathers that glistened like jewels in the fading light. As they walked, they talked about their favorite parts of the journey, the playful otters and the majestic waterfall. The bear chuckled at Masha's imitation of an otter, and Masha laughed so hard her tummy hurt. When they finally reached their home, it was with a mix of happiness and a tinge of sadness. They had explored the Enchanted River and discovered its magic. But now it was time to say goodbye. Before parting ways, Masha and the bear promised to return. The Enchanted River had become a special place for them, a place where they had shared laughter, friendship, and unforgettable moments in nature. And so their adventure came to an end, but the memories they made along the banks of the Enchanted River would forever remain in their hearts. If you enjoyed this enchanting journey with Masha and the bear, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for more captivating nature adventures. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.